Assassin's Creed Valhalla takes place during the Viking invasion of Britain in the 9th century, focusing on the conquest of England from the perspective of the invaders. You play as Eivor, a Norse warrior seeking to build a community for their people in this hostile new land. To better understand the dangers you'll face in this brutal slice of history, here's a closer look at 9th century Britain. Having sailed from Norway, Eivor and their clan have arrived on the shores of a politically unstable country. England is being fought over by many power-hungry leaders, including King Aelfred of Wessex, King Burgred of Leicester, and Scandinavian warriors Ivar and Uber, the sons of legendary Viking leader Ragnar Lothbrok. Though these individuals have no desire to share their power, Eivor must form allegiances where possible and seek to overthrow those who threaten their clan's peace. And as much of the country's power is held by Anglo-Saxons, who hate and fear the Norse in equal measure, there will undoubtedly be conflict. The Anglo-Saxons mainly consisted of indigenous Brits and Germanic migrants who inhabited England from the 5th century, aiding the development of laws, language, and Christianity. By comparison, they viewed the Vikings as uncivilized pagans devoid of religion. Saxon soldiers will attack Eivor on sight. Use your cloak to keep a low profile and blend in with the locals to avoid detection in their territory. These skilled fighters wield a variety of weapons from swords to pikes, and will use explosives or their environment in battle, kicking sand in Eivor's face to obscure their vision. As there's strength in numbers, it's best to take on large Saxon-held settlements or castles as a clan to emerge victorious. While real-life Vikings were said to be brutal warmongers, in Valhalla, players can often choose peace over violence, letting foes live rather than executing them, and completing helpful side quests for Saxon villagers to change their opinions of the Norse outsiders. These will offer rewards for Eivor, such as gaining new allies, earning valuable loot, and uncovering the mysteries of Old England. Some quests lead you to befriend unusual civilians, from a gang of fist-fighting nuns to an imprisoned hag who makes you give her snake eggs, so that happens. Britain is divided into 4 main regions: Northumbria, Mercia, East Anglia, and Wessex. Eivor's journey begins in a Viking settlement in Mercia called Ravensthorpe. Here, they can view the Alliance map and study new territories to explore, from the bustling town of Leicester, the city we know today as Leicester, to the Roman ruins of Venice. In fact, there's a lot of familiar names. Lincolnshire, Essex, and of course London are among the places you can explore as they were in the 9th century. Travel short distances on foot or horseback, or use the longboat to traverse greater distances on England's waterways. And be ready to hop off to destroy any blockades placed on the rivers by Saxon troops. England's terrain ranges from rolling hills and meadows, ideal for foraging, to underground caverns full of valuable loot. Keep an eye out for raspberries or winter chanterelle to replenish health, as well as obsidian chunks that can be smashed for crafting materials. Don't scoff the poisonous blue roundhead, but definitely try the fly agaric, which makes you hallucinate a colony of adorable bouncing seals. Yes, really? It's not just Anglo-Saxon armies you'll have to contend with. The land is home to hostile wildlife like wolves, boars, and bears, and even a few mythological beasts. In addition, a group of hardened warriors called the Zealots hunt Norse invaders on behalf of Saxon monarchs. These extremely tough mini-bosses roam key areas of the map. Be ready for a challenging fight if you bump into one. Eivor also comes across supernatural forces on their journey too, including areas cursed by evil spirits. Find and destroy the tainted object to lift the curse and restore order to the surroundings. You can experience the wonders and perils of Anglo-Saxon England when Assassin's Creed Valhalla launches on the 10th of November. For more on the game, including a look at 8 big changes in Valhalla, stick with IGN.